appears it's not just one, but quite a few people who are not looking forward to the return of Prince Harry and indeed Meghan Markle for the coronation of King Charles III. As ever though, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. I hope you're keeping well, fine and dandy. Whatever you're doing, as I often say, keep yourself safe. Bit of rain, bit of drizzle right now, but isn't it nice looking at this greenery, you know, when you start to see spring come back to life, a few leaves starting to come back through the trees. And thank you as ever also for your kind comments about the beautiful flowers that we do see springing up. I do like to film them for you because I just sort of think, cheers you up, doesn't it? Seeing life coming back to life. We might feel like death. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, don't you? Think, oh no. But you know, when you see things like that, you think, oh, lovely daffodils, you know, all sorts of things coming, springing up. It's a bit of hope, isn't it? That's what I like to think, at least. Easter around the corner as well. Have you got your Easter egg yet? I don't. I love a cream egg. Don't get me going on those. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. There are people, it's incredible to think, that are not looking forward to Prince Harry's return back here. And this really is a self-inflicted problem because, as we know, with his tell-all book, Spare, which has become, whether you like it or not, a phenomenal book success. You know, we did wonder if people would want to buy it. Now, of course, it's been dramatically cut around the world. It's not, you know, selling at the full price. Books very rarely do. And it was interesting to note, wasn't it, as well, that Prince Harry referenced his own, reviews on Amazon during that chat with the live stream guy about, you know, his mental health. Proving, of course, they once again tell absolute whoppers because they claim the likes of, the social media world is terrible, it's toxic and all this sort of stuff. And there's Harry going through all the reviews, making sure people are saying nice things about him. How insecure is that? You know what I'm saying? I've had books out, never read the reviews. Never, you know, it's too frightening. But there you go, brave person, some people might say. Over here, though, now in the United Kingdom, thanks to his revealing, shall we say, stupidity at times regarding his time in Afghanistan, regarding also the Taliban, it's making it increasingly difficult for security over here in the United Kingdom, particularly not just for, you know, the Metropolitan Police, but all the other services on that eventful weekend that we're all looking forward to on May the 6th, the coronation of King Charles III. You see, while they will have a very difficult time protecting all senior members of the British monarchy, it has now been said, thanks to Harry's stupidity about revealing so much in that particular book, that now people could see him as a major target. And as we've told you before, you see, you know, Harry, again, is still battling on with that ridiculous security claim with the Met Police, claiming that he would need individual security each and every time he returns back to the United Kingdom. But as we've seen before, he's popped in and out of the country without anybody knowing anything about it. But as one source told me in high up in the ranks of the senior royal security, Harry's return would provide yet another headache because while he claims that that particular comment about the Taliban was taken out of context, and if you read the full stream bit out of his book, it would make more sense. The fact that he brought it up, the fact that he used sort of language like that regarding chess pieces, etc., has done nothing to equate the problem with, of course, people being, shall we say, very, very angry regarding his use of language and the fact that he included it in the book. It wasn't necessary. But once again with Prince Harry, it's never his fault. But the bigger problem now is if there was, say, sadly, and let's hope not, to be a terrible disaster over that particular period and he was back in the country and it was aimed at him, how incredibly difficult would that be? The bottom line is Harry, once again, is the author of his own mishap, as it were. And right now, as a source told me over with the British Metropolitan Police, it's a headache that they simply don't require. And not just them, but as I say, the army and everybody else involved in that historical day are rather playing silently that Harry may find something else to do, perhaps stay behind and celebrate the birthday of his young son Archie, Prince Archie I might point out, back in Montecito, making sure it's one less headache for senior members of the British monarchy, and more importantly, for the British security services. Harry, once again, truly, you've only yourself to blame. Neil Sean in the very heart of England.